Hey guys and gals, Tony George, Hump Day Update, DocSports.com, free Southeastern Conference basketball pick coming your way. Quickly here today, a triple header in college basketball. We've won back-to-back days, and as we had stated last week, we had taken a step back. Had we stated over the weekend, actually, we took a step back, and here we are. We're rolling along again here, and while we were going to stay low volume this week, they've got a great board in college basketball tonight. Some really good plays there, really good angles. So we're going to do a couple of sides and a first half line as well. That's going to be easy money. So jump on board. Doc Sports, free $60. Link in the description below. NBA, a rare, and I mean a rare, off a pass yesterday. Some interesting results yesterday. Off a pass, a triple header, which is rare. I don't think I've had a triple header yet this year in the NBA. You know me, I'm a low volume guy. But there's some real opportunity in the NBA. We've been very steady with our prowess this year. Right over there at Docs, it's a 10-unit card. It's a big NBA card tonight. We're passing in the NHL. There's only 2 games today. We'll live to fight another day tomorrow when we have some more opportunity. Whenever there's 1 or 2 games, the lines are always sharp and a little bit chalky, and we like to stay off them. But rolling along in the NHL, although we did lose yesterday, we had the under in the Vegas game, and that just took off like a lightning bolt right out of the gate. So a little shocking there, as my nose is itching me like crazy this morning for some reason. Nonetheless, today NFL show, the Picks and Preview show with Arun Shiva, that is Indian Cowboy from Doc Sports. We are going to talk about Kansas City and Tampa Bay. And next week's show, we'll do a bunch of prop bets for you. We're going to have a prop bet show for you. So that'll be fun. So we'll see if we can do something a little different for that for you. In the meantime, get over to Docs, take advantage of that free $60, and let's get going. PGA tournament this week, 1 and 2 last week in the PGA tournament. But there's some big boys. This is a Farmers Mutual thing at Torrey Pines down there in San Diego, and this is going to be a good golf tournament. And there's some big boys in this one, and we're going to come right out of the gate. I'm already handicapping it. So we're going to come out of the gate and we're going to get a 4-0 sweep this week. I usually take the best head-to-head of the day and put it out for 4 units and flat bet it. Might be more than one on the card in rounds 2 and 3. But nonetheless, we're working on that as we speak. So getting ready for that tourney. So looking forward to that. Let's get to your free play today. And we're talking about South Carolina and Georgia. And every day, well, first of all, the free play yesterday. What did I tell you? Drake, now 14-0 and 11-0 against the spread. But we took the first half line because I said they've been off 22 days. And most states going to get them in the first half, and then Drake will get their feet underneath of them. Their sea legs, as I mentioned. And they'll come out in the second half. The second half, they beat them 42-20 after being down 41-26 at halftime. Drake is a legitimate top 20 basketball team. And the best one in the Mo Valley. Better than Loyola. And they're laying 4 in the rematch tonight. Hello. That being said, every day when I get up and take a look at college basketball, the first thing I do is take my pen and I circle games that I think, that's a live dog. That's a live dog. That's a live dog. Now, then you got to go in and research them, obviously, and handicap them and break it down. But one of the ones I circled the day that I left off my card, but I did like, was the Georgia Bulldogs catching 5 at South Carolina. South Carolina's played 7 games all year. They've had COVID issues, including their head coach, Frank Martin, who, by the way, I didn't notice till last night when I was watching a preview show that he'd shaved his head. Frank now is one of those bald dudes, shiny dome going on. But nonetheless, Georgia brought on this freshman. They've been having trouble shooting from the outside. KD Johnson's his name. This kid's going to be a stud. Big time. Big time stud. So I think he's a difference maker for him here. What's South Carolina doing? They lost their last 2 SEC games by double digits. Now they're laying 5. Georgia's capable here. Very capable. I like them in this spot. And they've been an underdog 7 times. Now, those 7 times they were an underdog this year, they won 4 of them. Straight up. I'm taking Georgia tonight plus the points in what ought to be a pretty good basketball game. Right down to the wire. And by the way, South Carolina doesn't make free throws very well. And in a game like this, as you all know, when you're sitting around on the edge of your rocking chair or the edge of your couch or the edge of your bar seat watching these games, you might have laid 3 or 4 points in and they're going up, missing the front end of one-on-ones, and the other team's getting the ball back, scoring, calling the timeout, fouling them, they miss them again, and you end up losing, they end up winning by 2 instead of 2.5 or 3 or 4 because they're missing free throws. Well, got to start looking at that. That's a big, big handicap. So give me Georgia tonight plus the number at South Carolina, your free pick. Tune into the NFL show. Be up about 4:30 a little later today, Central Standard Time.